by taking their attacks and learning from the attacks, you say, you know, it doesn't matter what this person's saying. When somebody comes to you and says, you're an idiot, you're a moron, immediately, the very first thing that happens is we get on a defensive mode. We just get defensive. And the more I study Luke in chapter, I think it's chapter 16, where Jesus says, love those that hate you, do good to those that do evil to you. I think, man, this is when you have an atheist who, especially when we were talking about 16, 17, 18, full of hate, and come into the Christian to see what he holds is real, and you come and say, hey, yeah, whatever. God has a purpose for your life, He might say, well, you're an idiot, but man, that guy was created by God, and when he puts his head in that pillow at night, and it's so dark, and all he's got to take it out the window, that will resonate, that will come down, right? Isaiah says, my words are not returning to me,
Mommy, look! He gave me my messenger round. Yeah!
And I've shared with, I'll just share one more thing, so it won't be but I shared with a few of you before, and I love this story, that I got a month and a half ago an email from a guy that said, hi, Kilo 71, you don't know me, but a year ago I got in contact with you and I was harsh, I used foul language, I was perverse, and I'm so embarrassed of the things I said a year ago that I had to create a new account. So you remember that? And he took all the time. And so he said, but in this 1 year that I thought I was an atheist, in this 1 year, God was working in my heart. I recently gave my life to Jesus Christ. I'm not in need of going forward. Forgiven. Go walk with the Lord now. I don't even know who he was that person again. That made me see I must have said something right a year ago, because a lot of the times I retaliate,
See, I don't even give them the satisfaction of trying to make me atheist. Again, that's why it has gotten me some experience in church or whatever, and friends of my families, whatever, they've got the church not able to help them, and they do, and now they, and so since that has happened in their life, so now they can totally get sick. But like I said earlier, if you look at a true atheist, it's going to be that white man about 40 years old, Ross, who's going to work in some kind of an abstract job. He still says if you something like that, he's not going to be able to form any kind of relationship. And to get onto YouTube and to challenge Christians, that would be forming a relationship. But he wouldn't be able to do that because he doesn't know how to do it. And like I said before, he will probably be more into discussing God with you, but in a mathematical or abstract reasoning way. So, but these guys that consider themselves creators, I can talk to that side of it. And I think a lot of those guys will throw stuff out there to debate people to see what kind of reaction that they're going to get. And it's funny to watch the younger guys, the younger Christians on YouTube, because they'll grab that bait and then they'll quote 3 or 4 scriptures, and then that atheist will come back and here's that non-believer will come back and throw it right back in their face.
Yeah, I've had Christians, atheists and Muslims talk to me once in a while. You have to be careful with Christians that we don't listen, we don't attack back.
Yeah.
Because they've said to me that they're amazed that I'm one of the few Christians they've been able to talk to, that they can talk to them in a civil manner and talk back and forth with. So I just tell them all, Christians are humans too, but we just have to make sure that we're doing
What about when you're attacked by Christians?
well, the same thing. Still learn to turn the other cheek and still love them, still pray for them, because
and
Be
that's
the
what
example.
I would put in my little comment box or whatever. I'll say I'm praying for you.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't debate them or anything like that. I just type in there, I'm praying for you.
we really love the people who love us.
I'm praying for you, and if not, I'm blocking you.
I think the reason that, or the reasoning behind that, the whole, you're the only, one of the only people who talk reasonably to him
person is not.
It's not always a good idea to key them right back right away.
I find the best thing to do with my videos is I'll leave the comments open for the first week or so, and I'll just let other people deal with whatever happens on it. And so I'll monitor it and try to edit out the vulgarity, which is always fun. But like if they put something where it's like immediately I want to respond, I have the answer, I'm like, oh, I want to, but I'll just wait and let somebody else come in and maybe do minister to my video. And then later on I'll go back and put the limit on it so I can approve the comments and then I'll respond again. But I've found that if I don't respond a lot, it's more successful. And if you start responding a lot, then you're just giving me back and forth things and they're not really looking for answers, they just want to attack. It just brings too much strife to my life. So I have to step out. Okay, I want to be sane. So I want to have peace in my life. So I'm going to stay away from conflict as much as possible.
This is some really good goals to have, understand that we're Christians, that we are to discern the other sheep, and as Christians, and get a thicker skin, and you'll be in the bank after a year on YouTube, and somebody comes to you, that's nothing compared to how I'm heckled on YouTube. It really puts a sort of perspective in things. Like just love back, we're just sharing it so sometimes somebody will say something and I'll hit comment and I'll comment just something that's just out of the flesh. But then I won't send it right away. Sometimes I'll make a mistake of sending it, but sometimes, like with kids, a lot of times I'll say something, what happened? The Xbox is broken and bored and just feeling. But to be able to wait and just take a deep breath of the Holy Spirit, I think is very important even on YouTube. Because even though people have masks as they come in there, they're real people, real problems, created by the same God in you and I. And sometimes it's hard to see that. Sometimes it's hard to see that. But I think it's all worthwhile to think about this. YouTube brought us together here and we're able to meet one another, and now we're able to pray for one another and keep people in faith. My wife said joking and don't send her and she had to work. You're going to see the people that are going to and be able to, I think that when something comes on a personal level like this, it's much easier later to be able to, hey brother, oh man, I need prayer in this area, such and such. And that is what Christianity is all about. When you meet a brother, and you say, hey, how you doing? No, it's meeting saying, so what is God doing in his life?